what advice would you be giving agents or newer agents, such as like yourself?
Yes, I definitely would say get ready to work because that's something I had to realize on my own. But it's definitely something that's not easy and something you have to be passionate about.
Yeah.
I feel like you're working 24 hours almost,
Yeah.
and especially working on weekends
Yeah.
because you're working around your client's schedule.
Yeah.
So their schedule is most likely 9 to 5. So they're contacting you afterwards, asking you questions,
Right.
and then they can only go see homes on the weekends,
Yeah.
and open houses are on the weekends and you host them.
Yeah.
So I definitely say it's a lot of time, and I feel like that's something a lot of people don't think it takes is a lot of time, but it does take a lot of time. And you have to love what you do,
Right.
really.
So you're saying like passion, and you gotta like working evenings and weekends and almost kind of work around your client's schedule, especially as a newer agent, when you're starting off and building your book of business, right?
Yes, yes. No, that's so key.
And passion. You got to have the passion to do it because we are in the people industry, we're in the customer service industry. We are here to help others, and you genuinely want to be able to help people, and help
Yeah, and
others.
I think it's such a cool job in a way because once you get that first buyer, that first family that purchased their new home,
Yeah.
and say it's like the first in their generation, and you kind of realize how that's helpful to them,
Oh my
like
God, it's
the
huge.
wealth that they're going to build from there. And I think that's such an exciting moment, or just showing family homes,
Right.
and they're just like already imagining where they're going to put everything. It's such a nice feeling, and I think that's what kind of makes you passionate about it.
Yeah.
But not only that, but you have to be really disciplined because
sure.
there's no one on your back telling you to make sure you wake up at this time and start working at this time, and make sure you start cold calling, or make sure you look at your emails. There's no one on your back holding your hand.
No.
So being disciplined is super key, like making sure you're responsible and doing it yourself. And then also with your money, you don't know when your next check is. So
Well, if you become like obviously a good successful agent, you start building systems and procedures and building your wealth. But 100%, you especially as new agents, you got to have really good discipline, and you have to be a self-starter.
self-starter.
A self-starter because you're not going to have anyone on your back like telling you what to do. Yes, you could have a team leader, you know, but at the end of the day, like it's on you.
Yeah, a self-starter, and I also feel like self-motivator,
Yes.
because there's all those people out there who may not support what you're doing, and you kind of have to get up every day and keep doing it, even though nothing is happening at that moment. It could take a couple of months, but it's just being persistent about it and keep it going.
Yeah. And you said something key too, like in a sense, because you got to want to do it every single day, and even the days that you don't want to like keep going, you got to keep being persistent, you got to be consistent, and end of the day have the passion to in real estate, and have the passion to be helping other people too.
Yes, I agree. I think also an adrenaline rush. Like when you get that first sale, if you once you help that first buyer, that first seller, just seeing how happy they are just gets you adrenaline to like, let's get to this new one. Even though it could be the most stressful time, by the time it closes, you're just so happy for your clients that you don't even realize all the stress that could have came on you.
No, for sure. And knowing you, I mean, you touch a good point too as real estate agents. It is a stressful job at times, but you got to learn how to handle that stress, You got to learn how to handle the stress to be able to like kind of focus and stay, on track, on the task in hand, and not getting caught of the whole noise like around other people or what people are saying. No, you're at the end of the day, you're here to help others. At the end of the day, you're there to help them buy a home or sell a home. It's not about you, it's about them.
Yes. Yeah, and I think being a team player, you have to be a team player, because like in an escrow or during a sale, you're talking to the lender, you're talking to the other agent, you're talking to a lot of people, and just negotiating and just making sure that everyone's happy. You're kind of keeping that position constantly. And so not being about us and for our clients is like, okay, let's all work together because we want to get this done in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. We're all working here as a team to help others, right?